All right, so I want to make a quick little video just explaining why it's important to really know how to trade options and furthermore just be invested in the stock market, period, right? So when you are an investor, people don't realize, nobody ever tells you that these millionaires and billionaires that everybody talking about, these big time investors, most of them, their wealth is concentrated in option contracts, unless you somebody like Warren Buffett. He just got, you know what I'm saying? He got buku shares in some everything. He got Berkshire Hathaway. So like that is a conglomerate. So he just on a whole nother level with it. Like, bro, just different. But somebody like Elon Musk, he exercising contracts. That's how he getting these shares at this crazy low price. Because what people fail to realize is that when I go buy a contract, say a stock is at $10, and I go buy an option contract for with a strike price of $10. If that stock jump up to like $100, now I can exercise them contracts, and now I own 100 shares at $10. So that's what politicians be doing. Like you follow Nancy Pelosi trades and all that stuff. Like she just exercised a bunch of Tesla contracts. So she getting these shares for cheaper than what they're going for, and she probably a lot of people probably selling some of them options just to take some money off the table anyway. So you got two things going on. The other thing is that options move much more in price than the stock price itself. And that's where you get into like knowing the Greeks and stuff. And really that's mostly like the delta and gamma that we're talking about here in this specific instance. If a stock is trading at $100 and you get the $100 strike price for your option contracts, right? And say your delta is zero point 0.5 or something, that means every dollar that stock go up, your option contract is going up 50% or down 50%, right? So if I got 100 shares, say I bought 10 shares at $100 and they go up $1, I just made $10. Say I had one contract that I spent $1,000 on instead, and that stock go up $1. Now I just made $500 because my delta was zero point 0.5. You feel what I'm saying? Say you got $1,000 here. You buy 10 shares of something that costs $100. So you own 10 shares, you spent $1,000. If that share go up by $1, you made $10 because you only have 10 shares. Say on the other hand, somebody who was an option trader had $1,000 and they bought $1,000 worth of contracts. When that share go up by $1, their contract's going up by 50%, assuming that the delta is at zero point 0.5. All stocks have random deltas, they are different, but for most trades, you probably getting a 50, 40, 30, 60% type move. Anywhere, I say anywhere between 30 to 60%. All of this varies depending on what type of, how far you go on your expiration date, how much the stock actually costs, this, that, and the third. So that's the concept. So somebody with $1,000 who know how to trade options is way more powerful than somebody who just got $1,000 holding shares. Now, don't get me wrong, trading options ain't for everybody. I get it. But if you still want to be invested in the market, regardless, you always need to know how to trade because let's look at SPY. Somebody who's a long-term investor, been buying the dip for years. First of all, they didn't know to get out up in here. We sold. We already, not like we knew, we seen sales signals on our candles. You look at SPY right now, a lot of people have been sitting through straight bloodbath for 3 months straight. So now they saying, oh my goodness, it's finally back up. I'm going to just hold. I'm going to buy some more. First of all, the buy signal was down here at the bottom as soon as you broke basically 432. It's getting tricky because you're starting to see some little sell signals up here. And I don't know if it's profit taking or if it's really about to be another meltdown. I have no idea. One important thing that I want to point out is people are trained to buy when resistance is broken and sell when support is broken. Big money, they sell when resistance is broken and they buy when support is broken. Because now, when that resistance is broken, You telling me all the buyers are gone. I need to start trimming. I need to start making money. I have to bring in some cash, right? When that support broken, that's telling me that the vast majority of the sellers is gone. So I'm gonna be like, yeah, if ain't nobody selling no more, then I'm gonna just buy some. You gotta think that's how the smart money is thinking. That's how you get these broadening formations. So you look at this, you got a high point, now you got a higher high. Look what's happening as soon as you break that what was it, 458? I think was our key level. 458. You break 458. You get a nice, pretty bullish pin bar. Everybody like, oh, cool, we off to the races. Nah. Smart money is selling that. They selling that. I don't know where they're gonna start buying again because I don't know what's gonna happen. All I know is that you better have been taking some money off the table, especially if you have been holding this for this whole time. This is why, as a long-term investor, you still need to know how to trade. Now, none of this matters on a day-by-day basis until you start getting to key levels. As a longer-term investor, I wasn't even managing my account. I sold pretty much all my shares that I had right up in here. And then I didn't care again until literally right here. Look at the stuff that I've been posting. I wasn't posting nothing about stocks, me holding shares like equity, because some accounts I can't trade options and I can only buy equity. I didn't have no equity. If I had anything, it was silver or GDX, which was breaking out because I was getting some signals down here, right? So that's why I say trading options is really where most of the wealth is concentrated at, especially in this new day and age that we in. And you have to know how to be a trader, whether you a long-term investor or just an options trader, a short-term day trader, a long-term investor. It's all the same exact stuff. So I'm doing my mentorship. Uh, the link is in my bio on my Instagram at 6fatdaddy9. If you want to join that and learn more about stuff like this, follow along with any trades or investments that I'm making, then definitely click that thing and come on, sign up, because ain't nobody, I mean, there's people out there that's giving good game, but ain't nobody getting game like I've been getting game. And at this point, if you take advantage of it or you don't, and it's your loss if you don't. But I'll catch y'all for the next video. I'll try to make some type of content. If I see something and I feel like I should get it out, like something like SPY, I feel like this is a time to be diligent in managing your position because you done had 2-3 weeks of nice running. If you ain't sold nothing, you're crazy, psychotic. You can always, nobody care what your cost basis is, you can always get back in. Now you gotta respect your stop losses. You gotta respect profit taking. You gotta take profits somewhere along the way, and it's okay to sell and buy right back at the same price because the scenario might 450 might look expensive today. 450 might look cheap in 3 weeks. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see what happens when we get there. Feel me? So you really got to take this stuff day by day, week by week. So that's what I'm trying to get across. And like I said, sign up for that mentorship. This type of information I give, and it's not none of this opinion based. It's either you broke a key level or you didn't. You got an entry, you got a stop loss. So I teach all that stuff, and actually something. I'll show y'all something real quick that I had put on my Instagram this morning. So I said, swipe to see why trading news and following analyst calls is dangerous. They all bias and have an agenda to push. This is why I teach trading price action. Men lie, women lie, numbers do not lie, right? Look, Tesla delivers 310,000 electric vehicles below analyst estimates. Damn, that sounds negative. I'm like, yeah, I gotta sell my Tesla. Tesla delivers record vehicles in Q1. How you supposed to know what to do by reading that? Nobody know what to do reading that. I go look at Tesla, and honestly, I haven't even looked at the stock. Probably look just like SPY. Look decent on the weekly. Look good on the monthly. Had a nice break. I was actually supposed to play this, but it gapped up actually. That was weeks ago, like a week or two ago. You don't want to do it with Tesla until you break here. This is me charting something out without even having looking at it before, right? You break lower, your price target. Actually, let me update my lines because it's been a while since I traded Tesla. Well, looked at it. I haven't traded it in forever. So we would say short. Well, I wouldn't short Tesla, but taking profit if we break 1053.60, last week's lows, because you don't have no support on the weekly until 907. You got some support on the daily up in this 970-ish range, but do you want to be waiting? If you already made this type of money, do you want to be waiting trying to figure out what's going to happen? No, you don't. So this is why I say having trading skills is very essential, because yeah, you didn't hit a price target right here. You break above this. Let me see where we at right here. Yeah, 1115. You break above 1115. I say you break above 1120. You got room at 1200, 1208 type range. So, and I don't care nothing about that news that they didn't say. I look at this stock. I know how to trade it. It's as simple as that. So, roll with it like that. And I'll catch y'all for the next video.